This video is going to show you every confirmed Guardian mini-boss in Sonic Frontiers that we know about before launch. The list is sorted in order of appearance as far as we know, and any upgraded versions are grouped together, and we'll have a bit of an attack strategy for each one that we know about too. Now there are a few that I couldn't find the names for, so they're at the end of the video. Now let's get into this. Starting simple, we have Ninja. Ninja is the first Guardian you'll fight in the game and pretty much acts as an attack and dodging tutorial. We've seen plenty of footage of it so far. What you may not have seen is the upgraded version that you come across on a later island called Shinobi. This one acts similarly but has a different attack pattern, more health and purple armor on the bottom. By this point you will have more attack options, so there's much cooler ways to fight it. The second Guardian you will cross paths with is Tower. Tower appears from the air, firing projectiles at you. It will launch into the air and slam onto the ground as well. This first instance is primarily a Psyloop training exercise, and you will encounter it again in a later part on Kronos Island. I've not seen any upgraded versions of this one yet. The third Guardian you encounter is one of the more recognisable ones, Asura. This one is huge and you'll need to run up the arms and attack the control spires on top in order to take it down. You need to take down all 3 control spires. You're only rewarded with 1 portal gear for this, but if you Psyloop and homing attack its legs beforehand, you get 2 extras. First revealed in Sonic Central, we have Squid. Now Squid is a massive travelling boss that leaves a pathway for you to chase down as it spirals around Kronos Island. It'll fire projectiles back and is very reminiscent of bosses from Sonic Unleashed. Once you catch up to it, you can attack it normally. Next to Ares Island, we have Strider. It's the massive 4-pronged enemy with grind rails that we saw in the Supersonic trailer. It fires grindable loops at you that you use to climb up to 3 larger rails going around its legs. Once you've lit them all up, Strider will open its weak point and you can do your normal flurry of awesome attacks. This one is called Sumo, and it was revealed in one of the earlier trailers for Frontiers. Sumo will lock you into an arena where parts of the wall get electrified. You'll need to attack it strategically to knock it around the arena and into the electrified parts in order to damage it. It's definitely one of the more unique Guardians shown so far as strategy goes. IGN Japan showed off some awesome footage of this Guardian called Shark, who reminds me of the Moldugas in Breath of the Wild. Shark dives under the sand, but you grab its tail beforehand. It'll drag you along for a while before you get a shot at hitting its weak point. You can disrupt its attack and knock it to the ground, where you can wail on it until it's dead. However, it looks like it might be possible to slightly control where it goes, and you may be able to drive it into one of these structures in order to stop it earlier. Now to the third island, we have Fortress. This was revealed in the recent final preview gameplay videos, and it's a massive airship akin to Borderlands 2's Bunker. It'll drop bombs and cause devastation underneath before providing grind rails to chase it through the sky with. Avoid the projectiles on the rails and catch up in order to damage it. It looks like the weak point is open for a decent time frame, so you can attack it as you like. Now for the ones I couldn't find the names of. There's this bulbous round enemy from the recent combat trailer that sucks you up into the air. You'll need to attack it on each side before you can attempt a normal combo on it. I personally hope this one's called Beetle because I think it looks like the Pokemon Orbeetle. IGN Japan's footage also showed off this spidery looking enemy where you Psyloop its legs to take it out. No idea what the name is, but it looks like it appears on the second island. And then in the preview by Somecallmejohnny, I spotted this huge clawed enemy in the sky. It's possible that this is an upgraded version of Squid, and again relating it to Pokemon, it kind of reminds me of the legendary Pokemon from Sword and Shield, Eternatus. So those are all the Guardian mini-bosses that we know about for Sonic Frontiers before launch. If I've missed any, or if you know the names of those 2 that I mentioned, please let me know in the comments as always, and make sure you hit the subscribe button really hard before clicking on this video, which is going to give you some more awesome information for Sonic Frontiers.